Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your second half of May reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. We will take a look at your money and work and finance situation, and then we're gonna take a look in your love, romance, and relationships. Please hit the like button and subscribe. I really do appreciate it so much. Let's see what we have for Cancer. I'm going to pull your first oracle. Cancer. Second half of May. Orphaned. Card number 5. Feeling of abandonment. Let's see what we have with that for Cancer. Purpose. I know what I am here to do. Well, things aren't always easy to go through, but behind all the challenges, there's always a purpose. There's always a lesson to learn. Let's see what that is for you, Cancer. We're going to start with your money, finances, and career. You got the Emperor, 2 of Cups, Ace of Wands, and 3 of Wands. Okay. Cancer, I feel like this, for the next 2 weeks, you have this ability to employ your creativity and take an action on what you know to be successful for you. You are recognizing opportunities that align with what you desire. There is something that here will be requiring from you to take an action, to take some kind of a boss move and present it maybe to a group of people. 3 of Wands is expansion. It's about having a bird's eye view. It's about your ships arriving. It's when also, I feel in this case, your community or whoever is part of your, let's say if you have a situation where you are working on a project and someone is, a group of people is part of your team, you're presenting some of your ideas and it's successful, especially with 2 of Cups. It aligns with company policy, or it aligns with what you're trying to achieve if you have your own company. It aligns with the idea that this a certain company has, like their values and where they want to go. It seems that you're in a way in a spotlight for the next 2 weeks, where your ideas in development of the situation or the things or the project, whatever you're working on. Also the way you're investing your money, it's being acknowledged also by others. You seem to be aligning with whatever this company or your own company is trying to achieve and attain in the business world, where you are attracting also like-minded people. There is 3 of Wands as an expansion maybe of your business, of whatever you're trying to achieve, getting more clients, people getting interested in what you have to offer. Definitely there's a potential for alliances, for people working with you on much deeper level, including you in their projects as well, where you are gaining more experiences and more knowledge on the subject, whatever you're working on. This is where you are also taking other people's ideas and implementing them in your own project or financial plan, whatever this is. Even if you're buying or selling something, I feel like you're having customers that are trustworthy and they are even giving you ideas on how to improve your sales techniques and how to expand your sales on other things, on other areas. It just feels like there is a lot of good development coming for you in the next few weeks, Cancer. It seems that you are, at least if it's not happening already, I feel like you're at least advised to step up and broaden your horizons here and employ your ideas, present them to others, and see what you can align with, what works for you, what is your foundation for success here. Very successful. And I feel you're definitely fulfilling some kind of a purpose here. Let's get your love and relationship portion for Cancer. You have the Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and the Sun. Beautiful. Cancer, things are definitely opening up for you here between you and this person, whether this is someone new, someone that is currently in your life, or the person that you had troubles with this Two of Swords, some kind of blockages and challenges. I think things are definitely turning better. It's just someone is finally seeing things differently. Someone is finally having this positive attitude towards things. I think that's why the Orphaned card and the Purpose, it kind of flows through the whole of your reading, where things are seen differently in the next 2 weeks. That's why the Wheel of Fortune, something is turning in your favor, something is turning around for you, something is opening up. Someone finally sees the value and the reason and the purpose behind the relationship that you have, that maybe behind the challenges that you have had with one another, or the challenges in life in general. And it's very important that things are taken slowly, and they may have been going very slow, having this feeling of things are not moving and there's just blockage. I can't see the progress of this. I think in the next 2 weeks, you will have something changing here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun, where you have this opportunity to plant good seeds, to move in a better direction, to start again even. This, across the board, this reading is really beautiful. And I think with Three of Wands, especially, where there's expansion and different viewpoint on life in general, I would say, someone here is finally seeing the value and purpose in things the way they have been happening so far and the way they will be happening in the future. If there has been stagnancy or block in a communication, or just a feeling of what's the purpose in this, where's the meaning of us being in this stalemate situation, I think it's finally opening up for both of you. I would say this is for both people, where the value of this relationship is finally cherished, and it's opened for both of you to see how well could this progress in the future, providing that you're both on the same page here, and I definitely feel you are. I think the blockages with the Two of Swords and the Sun are definitely removed here. And yes, things will be progressing slowly, but they will be trustworthy. This is something that is progressing with a slow pace, but yet it's needed to be done in this way in order to have a bit more permanence, or something that's gonna last longer. And the changes here are always slow, I feel, but you are not orphaned. You might have impression of it now, but things are definitely turning around for you. I think both in finances and career, as well as in your relationships with other people. So great prognosis here across the board. That's what I have for you, Cancer. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye. Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your second half of May reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. We'll take a look at your money, work, finances situation, and then we're going to take a look at your romance, relationship, and love. Please hit the like button and subscribe. I really appreciate it so much. Thank you for that. I will start with your oracle message. Pisces, second half of May, your first oracle says all that glitters. It's a card number 16. Let's get you a second oracle message for Pisces. Pisces, you get envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. All right. This feels like a cautionary measure for you this next 2 weeks. Pisces, all the glitters and envy. I feel there could be some people around you that maybe notice your change in you, your success, possibly the way you're doing things, the way you live, and it doesn't sit well with some people. But let's see what the cards say. We're starting with your money, career, and finances situation. You have 4 of Swords, you have 6 of Wands, you have the Magician, and the High Priestess. Okay. Something is happening behind the scenes here, Pisces, and I will repeat again. This is a cautionary measure for you, like a warning almost. Don't trust everything that is presented to you. 6 of Wands is the card of being in a spotlight, being seen by many, being seen as someone who is successful, a homecoming, someone who is being celebrated for their successes. And I think with the surrounding cards of High Priestess, the Magician, and 4 of Swords, I think the story is much different behind the scenes when you don't see what you don't see about either this person or a project or whatever is presented to you in all its glory. High Priestess is advising you to kind of dig deeper and listen to your gut feeling, because the combination with the Magician and 4 of Swords, it's a lot of things that are happening behind the scenes, something that you don't really see. So it's required from you, and I don't think it's going to be seen anytime soon. So what you need to rely upon is only your purest instinct here in this situation of whatever this is, whether it's someone offering you a cooperation, let's say, or someone is offering you some kind of a financial help, higher position, and then this is a situation where you need to really read the small print of whatever contract is offered to you, of whatever opportunities offered for you. Make sure that you don't depend on some kind of a verbal agreement, that everything is put on the paper, that you are sure what you're looking at, that everything is legit. How else would I describe this? It's not all that it's presented to be to you. So I would really be careful with things that maybe sound too good to be true. Go on your gut feeling, because I don't think it's going to be really presented to you straightforwardly. Not in the moment when it's presented to you, or even a bit later. It's just going to feel at the time that you really have to rely upon your gut instinct and gut feeling, because This could be a scam of some sort. I mean, I don't want to scare anyone, but Pisces, what you are good at, you are good in focusing inwards and really listening to your gut feeling and listening to your instinct here. I think Pisces is one of the signs that can really rely upon their own feelings about the situation. And you should go with your gut instinct and gut feeling about this, because I don't think that things are presented to you in transparent manner here. And I think this is all going on because someone sees a good opportunity with you, but they're not presenting it in a transparent way because it might just not be too attractive then for you, and you might say no to it. And this is someone who maybe is not really happy with taking no for an answer, so let's make it look a bit prettier, more prettier than it actually is. Let's skip over the fine print, the small print at the bottom of the page, this kind of stuff where you have to be really careful not to take any kind of situation that will get you in trouble later. This is also, as I said, focusing on your own instincts about what is good for you and what isn't. And with Four of Swords, taking a step back from everything, even if you're glorified and celebrated and you are manifesting success for you, which is definitely could be the case with the Magician and the Six of Wands, there is always good thing to step back and take a look at the situation from when lights are off and when the things are calmer, to kind of not make hasty decisions before you really give yourself some time to really look into things and calm down from whatever this wonderful opportunity is. As we see this with Six of Wands, maybe you are praised for what you did and what you are doing and your ideas, whatever you are having to go through or what is going on in your life. And then just, offers are flowing from all the sides and from everywhere. This is a cautionary measure where you just take a step back and really look into things before signing anything, before agreeing on anything, and just listening to your intuition here with the High Priestess. So cautionary measures for Pisces. Let's see what's happening with your love and relationship for the second half of May. You get Knight of Swords, Lovers, beautiful, the Star, and the Empress. Wow, absolutely beautiful. If this is person that is returning in your life, I think they're trying to have things go better with you and they're making the right choices. This is someone who is in a rush to come and talk to you, to tell you how valuable you are, Pisces, to their life, how much hope they have that this would work out. They're making the right choices. And it's funny with this Knight of Swords and the Lovers, again, I would say this, since this person seems in a hurry, again, hasty decisions. Stepping back and looking at the situation when it all calms down, I think, is across the board for this reading, Pisces. It's, of course, this person sees you as their forever person. It's just full of love and hope, and they're keeping you on a pedestal here. With the Empress, I feel like you represent for them the right choice. You represent for them the abundance, something that is, Empress is the one that keeps on giving, right? It is the energy of everlasting love, especially with the Star and the Lovers. This is, it's the thing. It's the right thing to do. Just again, hasty decisions because you are in the spotlight here, because you are so attractive in the next 2 weeks that Pisces, with this kind of energy of Empress and Six of Wands, because I feel this is you, and especially with the High Priestess as well, you're very attractive, and with attraction comes, you don't attract just good things, you attract also things that are here to test you and here to be part of your reality for you to practice how you react on these things and for your own self-betterment. I like the I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. It's not putting yourself down, but kind of cooling off the situation where you are in the spotlight, where you are the thing that is, let's put it this way, glorified for the next 2 weeks. And take your time with this. Whether this is a new lover or a past lover, with the Star and Lovers, I would kind of say that it could be someone that is returning in your life, that you had challenges possibly with, and the challenges were distance or the communication. But I feel it's required for both of you to take things slowly, even if it's a new person that is trying to charm you and you are just about everything for them, and they are in this belief, how can they possibly find this kind of a person that is free and available for them. Rush here is a little bit a thing that you need to be cautioned about, and they need to be cautioned about, because this is a beautiful love that is really possible for both of you. I don't see anything negative here besides too much rush, where both partners need to take a step back and take things slowly and easily. There's no rush anywhere. And the love like that, the relationship becomes more permanent, more stable, more giving in the future if we just take a step back and let things unfold naturally and happen in the time they are supposed to happen. That's how we avoid either misunderstandings again with the Knight of Swords, or just things fizzling out too quickly because there was a bit too much rush here. That's what I have for you, Pisces. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye. Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your second half of May reading for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs of Scorpio. We'll take a look at your money, work, and finances situation, and then we're going to take a look at your love, romance, and relationships. Please hit the like button and subscribe. I really do appreciate it so much. Thank you for that. We are starting with Scorpio's first oracle message. Let's see what we have for Scorpio. Scorpio, you have time to go. Card number 45. Time to go. Let's see what your second oracle message says. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. I feel like you're in a situation where you're making a big decisions about where your life is going from now on. It seems something big is happening for you. Something big is opening up for you, and you are recognizing the opportunity to be grateful for whatever life brings. Let's see what we have for Scorpio. We're going to focus on money, career, finances first. You have Six of Swords, Eight of Swords, Six of Cups, and the Temperance. I can see Six of Swords here, and it's straight away connecting to this time to go card. You're embarking upon some kind of a journey. I feel this is, if not physical, which could definitely be, it's something that is bringing you back to your places, to the place where you have originated from. Maybe you're traveling to the place where you have grown up, traveling back home to your family, or places from the past where things were more successful, more balanced. I think you are trying to release yourself from whatever the current situation is that you are not seeming too happy about. This is, of course, also stressful when you are planning some kind of a big move. If this is something that resonates with you. Scorpio, I think you are moving somewhere. This year, I would say. I know this is for the next 2 weeks until the end of May, but it seems that this year you have some trip or some move that you are you could be expecting to happen. There is some feeling of release in this, whatever this is. It's just, there is hope that things will balance out and be better as soon as you're at that place where you have good memories at, where you have had a balanced life, where you have had some kind of happy times spent. Six of Swords is definitely indicating things being better, being easier for you. This could also, for some of you, indicate retirement. This is something that has taken a long time to finally come to fruition, where you just want things to be easier, where you have worked so hard in your life, and there has been a long journey. This is, with Temperance, also about timing, and having this situation last for a very long time, where you have invested and grown and just experienced all kinds of good things and the bad things, and now it's time to go, time to release finally from one particular big portion of your life, which could be a working life, and you're finally stepping into the time when you retire, and just, you know, it's time to relax and just be and just enjoy the fruits of your labor. This is a very strong message for someone. I know this is not going to resonate for all of you, but whoever is retiring, this is finally happening this year for you. And I guess you're coming back home, wherever the home is, and staying there and just spending your time with, just enjoying with the fruits of your labor and being grateful for whatever experiences you have had. If this is for people who are currently changing their jobs and careers and or even place of living, it's something that will give you complete release and joy and happiness and alignment with the place where you're at, with the life that you have chosen. This is being grateful for what you have been through and just releasing it with love and going in a better direction, in an easier direction, whether this is selling your company if you have one, or changing a job to something much more easier, or something that is slower paced, changing the place of living. Whatever this is for you, it's a big change, and it's bringing times that are much easier with it. This is a release, absolutely a release for you, Scorpio. I don't think it's anything that it's too heavy. It's just, it feels like you can breathe again. Wow. Let's see what we have for love, romance, relationships for Scorpio. Second half of May, you get 7 of Wands, the World, King of Wands, and the Moon. Whew. There is someone who is initiating some kind of a change here, whether this is you or the person that you are dealing with. Someone who is taking a stand, someone who is King of Wands. There's a cycle that is being closed and a new cycle is beginning. The World and the Moon. This is like cycles of the moon, cycles of life that just, you know, are successfully completed, and the new cycles are beginning. This is someone who is taking initiative. I like how on this card of 7 of Wands, there is solar plexus lit, which is courage and bravery to step up, to do something, to initiate something, whether that's a conversation, whether that's a proposition of some sort, whether this is you or someone is doing that to you. This is someone who is proposing a new cycle. Whatever this is, it could be a new person that is coming to you and proposing to start dating, or whatever the next step in a relationship is, depending on where you are in this timeline. It could be also a person that has overcome their fears about what a relationship is and the life together. Across the board, I feel here this is for someone who is in their more mature years and they are experiencing a big change in their life, where this certain part of their life is now finally over and they're taking the best of it, being grateful for what they've been through, and just opening themselves up to a new cycle, to a new way of living, new way of seeing things, new way of being. I feel this is a huge transformative time this year, especially. I feel it that this is, of course, not gonna fully happen and fully develop in the next 2 weeks, but I think in the next 2 weeks it's beginning to hit the person, whoever this is, that this is it now. My life is completing, my life as I know it is completing in this way, where I am a part of a certain dynamic, and now I'm just stepping into something more calmer, something nicer, something where I am in the spotlight, where I am myself. So I feel this person, if we're talking about love and relationship, is overcoming their fears of graduating, almost, if I can use that word, into a better place with a partner. This takes courage for this person to either come out of their shell, to show themselves in certain way to another person, or to maybe pick up where they left off if there was a drift between the two of you. This is closing one chapter of their life story and beginning a new one, whether this is you or another person, and however this resonates across the board for you. I think this is very welcomed. Time to go. Coming from a place where you know how to be grateful for the experiences that you had so far, and just open yourself up to very much new experiences. That's what I have for you, Scorpio. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you on the next one.